We usually don't ask for the tough times in life, but we all experience them. In this video, I'm going to talk about a 5-point plan to not only survive the tough times, but to grow through them. Stay tuned, I hope you'll enjoy it. Hello there, everyone, and welcome back to The Lovely Grind. My name is Michael Preby, and my website is lovelygrind.com. That's where you're going to find inspirational blog posts as well as information about my life and wellness coaching. So I hope you'll check that out, and I thank you for checking out my YouTube video. And today's particular video, which is about surviving tough times. It's about a 5-point plan to survive tough times. And we all have tough times in life. It could be for any number of reasons. It could be because of losing a job. It could be for other financial reasons. It could be because a relationship has maybe gone south. It could be for health reasons. It could be for reasons related to complications with prescription drugs and the process of getting off of them. We all go through challenging times in life. That's a given in this world. So how do we get through those times without allowing them to beat us down so that we get on the other side of them intact and even stronger than we were before? Well, I think this 5-point plan I'm going to cover is going to give you some good ideas. And the first part of the plan is to find your anchors during tough times. Now, what's an anchor? An anchor is something that you come back to over and over that keeps you grounded. It keeps you with a feeling of safety and sanity when everything around you seems to not make a whole lot of sense. In essence, when the waves are out there in the ocean and they're swirling around and rising above your head, the anchor is what is going to keep your ship in the right spot. So anchors could be things like exercise. It could be things like your relationship with God. It could be your relationship with family or a friend. It could be creative work. It could be a daily routine. Anchors are things that keep you feeling sane. They keep some semblance of sanity and order in your life when everything else seems insane and disordered. So make a list of what your anchors are and resolve to cling to those things during whatever tough time you're going through. The second part of the plan: make a list of things that you can do to improve your particular situation. Now, a lot of times, the worst times in life seem like surprises. They seem like everything's out of our control, as if external circumstances have just thrust themselves upon us, and we don't know what we logically can do to help. But there's always something we can do. It's important to focus on what we can control. So, try to make a short list of things you can do to help your particular situation. So if you lost a job, maybe you can work on a resume or spend an hour a day searching online. If it's a health situation, maybe you can go to the library and find books about your particular ailment or illness, things that will help to give you information and put things in a proper perspective. If it's things such as fatigue or a problem related to prescription drugs and getting off those and enduring any symptoms, then maybe make a list of ways that you can care for yourself that are going to benefit your energy levels and your mental and emotional wellness in the long run. If it's a relationship problem, maybe make a list of reasons why it's okay to be stepping away from a relationship for a while, or otherwise ways that you can reach back out to someone over time, ways that you can perhaps mend fences. And if it's just some internal struggles, maybe make a list of ways you can work on yourself. We all have ways that we need to put in some work on ourselves. So whatever your struggle is right now, whatever your circumstance is that's challenging, make a little list of ways that you can improve your particular situation. Third on the list, get close to God. Or if you're close to God, stay close to God. Tough times are going to challenge our spiritual connection, and they can often push people away from God or bring us closer to Him. I urge you to shoot for that second option. Spend time in the Word, spend time in prayer, and be honest with what your struggles are, and be honest if you're angry or feeling abandoned. Find ways in Scripture, find people and situations in Scripture that might shed some positive light on what you're going through by learning from the struggles of others who have gone through it before. Stay close to God, and you can come out on the other side of this even more spiritually developed than when you went in. Because when you're on your knees, as they say, there's no better time to look up. And when we're in a place of desperation, it's often the most fertile ground for personal and spiritual growth. So stay close to God. Make a list of your anchors. Make a list of ways in which you can help your particular situation. And journal. I like the idea of journaling because it allows a person to give voice to your struggles. And maybe you can't talk with everyone about everything you're going through. But if you can vent on paper, that's a way of acknowledging what you're going through because it's real. And also, it's a way of keeping track of victories and goals. And over time, you might look back on that journal and again, just see how you approach what you were going through in the right way and see how you grew through it. I mean, I look back at some journals from tough times I went through years ago, and not only are they so raw, and in some ways I'm almost in awe of how desperate and inspired I felt to move in a new direction because of the difficulties, but it makes me real proud to see what I endured and how I grew because of those things. So I urge you to journal about what you're going through. It doesn't have to be super complicated or lengthy, but it can be helpful. And finally, find some inspirational words or phrases. Maybe put them into a little poster that you make by hand or into a Word document and then print it out. But find inspirational words and phrases and then hang them up where you can see them. Or keep them somewhere handy. On your fridge, at your office at work, in your glove box in the car, on your nightstand next to your bed, whatever it is. You know, there's one phrase that I often looked at that said, when you feel like quitting, think about why you started. You know, it's little things like that that if you keep putting in front of you are really going to help you to survive the day-to-day in whatever you're going through. And if you put together enough days of surviving the day-to-day and doing the steps of this plan, then before you know it, you're going to find yourself coming out on the other side of whatever challenge you're going through, and you're going to find yourself growing because of it. So I hope the ideas in this video have helped you and the 5 steps for a plan to survive tough times, because we all go through. The question then is, are they going to beat us down, or are we going to get stronger because of them? I hope that the ideas here help you get stronger because of them. I hope you enjoyed this video. Please click thumbs up if you liked it and hit the subscribe button if you'd like to get all my videos. Check out lovelygrind.com to find more information about my coaching and to find my blog posts. And as always, please remember to take care of yourself and your dreams.